Taki, but I just want to say this. You've done very well for yourself. There's a lot of people who fell in love with you. You're one of the distractors that people voted for to stay in the house, and that speaks volume. You know, you were not meant to go that far in your journey, but because of God's love and because the purpose that has been put upon your life, you did. And I just want you to always remember that. That means a lot to us. Seeing you coming out from the house and not just, sitting down, feeling bad, but just immediately getting into it. I remember you were telling me your ideas, what you want to get into. And I can tell you that he's definitely going to be one of those people who make it in the industry because, no hard feelings. Like for him, it's like, okay, I went to Big Brother. I did what I got to do. Now it's time to get into the real world and do the real work. And that's the energy, that's the spirit, that's what you need to carry within you to actually carry on. Because going into the house is simply just a stepping stone for every one of us. Okay, maybe the winner or the top 5 is a little few steps ahead. But looking at the previous season, you can also agree that it basically just is a stepping stone for every single one of us. There are people who left on the second week, third week, doing better than people who stayed throughout. So it's all about what you put into it. And I just want you to know this. Being here, I could feel how much people love you. Like the room is filled with so much energy. So you have a community that will support you whatever direction you take. You just need to make sure that it's a smart direction and it's something that it's well thought out, that there's a structure and you know how to implement that. With that being said, thank you so much everyone for welcoming me. It was really nice. Thank you.
Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimiciously Mimi where you get a gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hers. So, guys, yesterday was Takis, the woman's homecoming. Yes, Taki welcome home party was yesterday. We have honorable Khosi the winner, Twala. Yes, we have the BB Titan winner present. Taki invited Khosi. Mali was there, Sammy M was there, Neo was there, So that is Khosi giving out speech to Taki, welcoming Taki to the industry, and wishing that all Taki's fans, stand by him because, of course, you guys are community, just like Khosi said. The only thing the fans are waiting now is for their fave to just make move. And I trust fans, I trust BB fans, they are ready and always ready to support their fave. So that was how yesterday night was for Taki, Khosi, and the rest. So Biggie Kids, at least few Biggie Kids were together yesterday night, and also it has also been trending because the winner of BB Titan was there. You guys know how it is now. When it comes to Khosi, it would definitely trend. Okay, guys. Friends can be soulmates too. Yolanda and Mitch. Prayers for Yolanda. Love letter to Yolanda. First time we see Yolanda reacting and crying like this was when we first met the first lady of Yoli Fires, her gorgeous mom. Second time is her meeting Mitch in her lowest of lowest moment. Prayers for Yolanda, love letter to Yolanda. Yolanda is loved. So guys, here is the video. Remember yesterday night, Mitch shared on his IG story just a video call with Yolanda. And immediately I posted it on my channel. I'm like, oh, see, Mitch FaceTimed Yolanda. I never knew that it was even a visit. I think that FaceTime was after Mitch has gone home. You understand? And guys, when I saw the full video, when Mitch was going to Yolanda's hotel, guys, it was really so emotional. Like, it was so touchy. Like, I was teary. So Mitch was walking to Yolanda's room. When he knocked, he needed to see how Yolanda screamed with tears. Yolanda held his neck. They almost fell on the floor. If Mitch was not strong to hold her tight, she was crying bitterly, guys. She was crying bitterly, hence the swollen eyes. Remember when I posted the video yesterday? If you watched it, you would see I said Yolanda FaceTime with Mitch with the swollen eyes, that she has been crying, not knowing that she actually did cry her eyes out also when Mitch visited her. It is so sweet to see such a friendship blossom from Biggie's house, as Mitch went immediately to go see his friend. That was actually so sweet from Mitch. Mitch, you really did well. So guys, that video actually got me so emotional. Yolanda, don't worry, baby girl, God got you. You're gonna do great outside of the house. That one is for sure. Meanwhile, talking about Yolanda, if there is one thing this season that God has blessed her with, is a good fan base. From the moment she got disqualified from Biggie's house, she has been trending non-stop. Girl, you are on trend for you. Imagine celebrating trend for you. Love letter to Yolanda. Like, the fans are making sure that each day that passes by, Yolanda's name would be seen on trend. And no jokes, they have been doing that. Once the storm has settled, pick yourself up and soar to greater height. We will always be here supporting you. Prayers for Yolanda. Love letter to Yolanda. Yolanda is loved. But the thing is, I actually did understand it is not easy. She actually did herself bad thing. Like, she really, in fact, I just hope she forgives herself. That is all I can say. I really hope Yolanda forgives herself, because she's just close to the finish line, and then this. Just mere words just got her out of the house. But she'll definitely be fine. By the time she received the real love her fans have for her outside of the house, she'll be like, no. Let me just take this one and chill. Because no matter how we place or put it, real love is the greatest of them all, and the fans are ready to show that to her. All right, guys, let's move back to the house. Yesterday was so dramatic, guys. It's so chaotic. And then I discussed that of Liema, because that was the main thing that happened in the house. But on the flip side, Papy and Z, that is the Z Papy sheep, they also had their own difference last night. I do not know if Papy was being jealous or whatever, but this was Z. Z was reminding Papy that, see, we had a plan about all of this thing we are doing here. And we also know it might get to this extent because feelings definitely would develop. We planned everything that is happening as at this point in our life. Let's not act like it is a new thing. Z was trying to put Papy in check and was like, see, we have had conversation about if such thing happen, this is how we're going to handle it, and this is how we're not going to handle it. So they had their little argument last night. They still also, did their thingy, and the way they used to sleep, cuddle and all of that last night too. So guys, aside from Z Papy, but meanwhile, people are actually loving Z and Ghost friendship. It may seem as though you guys would enjoy a bit of Z and Ghost before the show would end. I don't know, but I think people really love their friendship though. Anyways, still talking about last night drama. So we all know how it was all about Liema last night. She spent early hours of the morning, like they slept late. I had to go to bed because some team no sleep now, human being too. I had to go to bed. It was Liema, Macjnr, and Sinaye. They were having conversation together. The sweetest thing about a house like this one is, at least, no matter what, just have one or two persons who are your people that you can actually have conversation with. And I think Liema is lucky at this point, whereby she has Sinaye and Macjnr. But people feel like the reason why the housemates are really on Liema's neck was because they were expecting her not to be in the house at this point, and also thinking she's going to be alone, and that she's going to be alone. Nobody would be by her side if Jareed leaves the house. So surprising, Sinaye and Macjnr is coming through for her. Do you guys think so? Meanwhile, talking about Macjnr and Liema, guys, I do not know what these two are doing, because Macjnr do not slumber. Because if you snooze, you will lose. So you're already bagging the title of no, you did not do anything. Your girlfriend will not be angry with you. Do not let it happen at the end. Anyways, why am I saying this? Macjnr has gotten to the level of piggybacking Liema. You know what piggybacking is now? Backing Liema. She's not piggybacking her. I'm like, okay, we've gotten to this level. Or is this how he used to put her to bed all this while, and then the camera is not showing us? So Macjnr piggybacked Liema from where they were having conversation to upstairs. I think Liema slept on Papy's bed. So Macjnr piggybacked her upstairs. When Macjnr bade her good night, I wanted to come down. Liema was like, please come and help me unhooked my bra. Hey, Chineke na Liema. See, you know the thing is, you might not like Liema, it is very okay. You might not want her to win also, it is very okay. You might call her the production pets, it is very okay. But do you know one thing that is not okay? To tell me that Liema is not making this show, like she's not the topic. She is the topic. You cannot change the facts. She is the topic. Like, if she's not the topic, okay, imagine the house is just 9 and she was the center of attraction from the housemates. She was not drunk. She did not drink. Oh, she was on pills, so she did not drink that Saturday. And yet she was still the topic. So tell me how come. Tell me how. Every now and then, Mimi is talking about Liema because she's actually bringing things on the table to be talked about. Not like she's the only housemate in that house, but you cannot change it. You cannot even change this one that Liema is the topic this season. Anyways, Cook that thing said, what a beautiful thing to wake up to. Just like that, I am right back in my Delulu. You know Delulu is the only Solulu for shippers. So they are already waiting for Macjnr and Liema thinking to happen. Any little things, it will just, go like that. But I think there will be a mushroom this Sunday. I think Macjnr and Liema would have a little bit rift today, especially after Lawrence, because I think Lawrence would actually ask a question regarding what Liema said about Macjnr to Sinaye the other time. But let's wait until then, though. Coming from 3419. Macjnr is so smart. He knows playing the Prince Charming role, aka Knight in a Shining Armor, will highly benefit him, which it already is. He should just drop fighting and hating Jareed. I am tired of hearing his name from him now. Everyone should move on. So netizens were coming for Jareed. They are like, why must he mention netizens were coming for Macjnr. They were like, must you mention Jareed? What did Jareed or them steal from Macjnr BBM? The boy is always trash talking Jareed. That's never at any one time bad-mouthed him while in that house. In fact, Jareed spoke so highly of Juju. Lawrence Maleka, help us ask this skinny boy what Jareed did to him. So they are like, why is Macjnr carrying Jareed matter on his head like that? In every little conversation he's having with Liema, he would mention Jareed. That's why I said Jareed did this, Jareed did that. But at the same time, you will not blame Macjnr. It is because of the gameplay Jareed played in the house. But netizens are not having it anymore. They are like, baby boy, face your business and play your game. All right, coming from Sane's wifey. Liema's pillar of strength in the house, Liema's confidant. Thank you for all you do to my girl. Liema's closeness with Macjnr accelerated the hatred. They can't watch her happy Sana. Since the devil has left, they are confused why she is still smiling. So people are like, the reason why these housemates are still on Liema was because they are expecting to see a downcasted Liema, like somebody that will not be bubbly and lively again since Jareed left. I once said that also. Good morning, world. Happy Sunday, everyone. Last night was all about Liema once more. Even though everyone says she doesn't have a game, I know how it feels to not have anything to talk about your faves after party, and she was not even allowed to drink alcohol. Like I just said, you know the difference between me and some of you all, I keep saying that thing, is that I am straight as F. I just said this thing. I said it that Liema is the topic, babies. You cannot change it. You might not be standing her, you might not like her, you might not do this, you might not do that, but that girl, she carried drama. She was just ready for drama. She just wants to be the talked about, and she is actually succeeding in doing that, So yeah, what our Momo said is the truth. She did not take alcohol, nothing, but she was also the topic, in fact, the center of attraction last night. Mpumi, I want to commend you for how you carried yourself in the house this week. People move mad when they are up for eviction, but you haven't broken a sweat. You are taking it all like the champ you are. You have kept your cool through the storm. We see and appreciate you. These are Mpumi's fans appreciating her for her personality and how she has been calm all through the week while she's up. For Mpumi to make it to the top 5, I don't know how, but God, please, it would just make sense for her to be in the top 5. The girl has given us everything. And I also think it wouldn't be bad for Mpumi to make it to the top 5 too. Yes, I don't think it will be bad. All right, a candle for this thing to end tonight. Papy must go tonight, please. He must leave twice. So, guys, I said the Sunday eviction. I think it's gonna be a funny one. Do you know why? I think it's just gonna be like one housemate leaving today. and that housemate might not be Papy. But I see the way these fans do not want Papy to stay in that house because they have actually prayed for this time a whole lot to have Papy on the chopping block. In fact, they've been praying to have Papy and Willie, but most especially Papy, Z fans, especially Papy. But normally, fans of BB has been waiting for Willie to be on the chopping block. So right now the question is between Willie and Papy, who is gonna have the highest votes? Because I do not think two people will be leaving today because they are just 9 in number, and if two people leave, it's just 7. So how many do they want for their top 5? That is the question. So I don't know, but I just think I don't know why I feel like Papy is not going. Though the camera is concentrating on Papy right now, like he is going, but it's just to raise hope high. But you see Papy and leaving today, I don't think it is make sure. Anyways, guys, let's just keep fingers crossed. We'll be watching because very soon it will be about that time for eviction. Then I will see you guys pretty soon, babies. Okay, maybe probably after the nominated housemates diary session, I will come back and discuss with you guys as usual. Bye for now, babies, and make sure you're having a mimiciously Sunday.